Proposed legislation by Governor Charlie Baker is designed to make our roadways safer. Welcome back to Western Mass News at 4:30. I'm Jeff Kramer. The legislation includes more restrictions on cell phone use, speed limits, and seatbelts. Western Mass News reporter Taylor Jacobs has the story.
Governor Charlie Baker is proposing legislation to crack down on unsafe driving.
Some really good things, and I'm looking forward to hearing more details.
Bill S.7, which is currently making the rounds at the State House, will eventually go to the Transportation Committee, which State Rep. Lindsay Sabadosa is on. There
are certain parts of it that can really improve safety.
The proposal would make certain things illegal, but the punishment, not yet clear.
It includes cell phones. If you're going to use one, it must be hands-free. The only time you would be able to use one is when you activate hands-free mode, which Sabadosa tells Western Mass News still needs some explaining.
We just need to clarify exactly what that means to activate hands-free, but then of course you also have to activate voice recognition.
The proposal would also give police a reason to pull you over that they haven't had before. Believe it or not, the state says you can't be pulled over for not having a seatbelt on. This proposal would change that.
These are actually things that I wasn't aware of. I've always worn my seatbelt because I thought it was the law. We don't want to, implement laws that penalize people. We want to protect people.
Another surprising takeaway from this proposal are speed limits in work zones. Currently, limits are only recommendations according to the state and not enforceable by police.
I had no idea that the police were unable to pull over people who don't respect those limits. And honestly, when you have people walking around on the side of the road, it feels instinctual to want to slow down.
This legislation will require hearings, but Sabadosa says if all goes as planned, she thinks at least some of these changes could go into effect in 2019.
Parts of this legislation were already on the table last year, so it sounds like the governor has indicated that he saw broad support in the legislature, so that means that things may move a little bit more quickly.
Taylor Jacobs, Western Mass News.